Aircraft takeoffs of U.S. Air Force F-16 Fighting Falcons and Philippine Air Force FA-50s. Fighting Falcons and Philippine Air Force FA-50s during the Bilateral Air Contingent Exchange Philippines BACEP at Caisar Air Base. This is the 7th iteration of BACEP established by U.S. Pacific Command and executed by Headquarters Pacific Air Forces. Incorporating the F-16 into this iteration of operations will allow for air-to-air and air-to-ground interplay training with the Philippine Air Force's FA-50s. Aircraft landings of U.S. Air Force F-16, Fighting Falcons and Philippine Air Force FA-50s during the Bilateral Air Contingent Exchange Philippines BACEP at Caisar Air Base, Philippines. This is the 7th iteration of BACEP, established by U.S. Pacific Command and executed by Headquarters Pacific Air Forces. These exchanges promote interoperability, build upon the foundation of a strong U.S.-Philippines alliance, and reaffirm the U.S. commitment to the Indo-Pacific region. The 14th Fighter Squadron conducted bilateral training with U.S. F-16 Fighting Falcons and Philippine Air Force FA-50PHs during exercise CAAP Thunder at Clark Air Base, Philippines, May 4, 2023. U.S. Air Force A-10 Thunderbolt, 2 pilots from the 25th Fighter Squadron partner with Philippine Air Force FA-50PH fighting Eagle pilots from the 5th Fighter Wing to simulate air-to-air combat, better known as dogfighting, at Clark Air Base, Pampanga, Philippines, May 11, 2018. 2 A-10s and 2 FA-50s took off at Clark Air Base to practice visual and non-visual deconfliction tactics while effectively employing aircraft combat operations systems. Exercise Balikatan, in its 34th iteration, is an annual U.S.-Philippine military training exercise focused on a variety of missions, including humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, counterterrorism, and other combined military operations held from May 7th to May 18th. U.S. Air Force video by Senior Airman Ashley Adkins, U.S. Air Force and Philippine Air Force. Airmen refuel a PAF FA-50 Golden Eagle as part of a subject matter expert exchange during CAAP Thunder 25-2 at Basa Air Base, Philippines, July 9, 2025. During the exercise, U.S. and Philippine airmen exchanged knowledge and best practices to enhance readiness and strengthen interoperability, advancing the U.S.-Philippine alliance and reinforcing the joint commitment to peace through strength. U.S. Air Force video by Airman First Class Spencer Hansen. You're referring to the 7th iteration of the Bilateral Air Contingent Exchange Philippines BACEP at Caisar Air Base, where U.S. Air Force F-16 Fighting Falcons and Philippine Air Force FA-50PHs conducted coordinated training, featuring both takeoffs and interactions for air-to-air and air-to-ground missions. BACEP is a U.S. Pacific Command initiative executed by Headquarters Pacific Air Forces, aimed at enhancing interoperability with the Philippine Air Force. The 7th iteration notably introduced the U.S. F-16 into the drills alongside the FA-50PH jets. F-16 and FA-50 aircraft executed joint sorties to simulate both air-to-air engagements and air-to-ground strikes, fostering combined tactics and mutual understanding of each platform's strengths. These operations took place at Caisar Air Base and culminated after approximately 12 days of intensive training ending February 1, 2019. The inclusion of the F-16 deepened the U.S.-Philippine defense partnership and bolstered regional deterrence by enhancing the PAF's exposure to 4th-generation fighter capabilities. As the Philippines moves toward acquiring F-16 Block 70 aircraft, exercises like BACEP help build the necessary foundation for transition, training, and sustainment integration with the FA-50 fleet. The drills served as a stepping stone in bridging to future air power enhancements under the Philippine Modernization Program, including planned F-16 deliveries and potential acquisition of Gripen jets. Reddit-based defense and aviation communities have praised this iteration. Aircraft takeoffs of Air National Guard F-16 Fighting Falcons, Sitmituan during the 7th iteration of BACEP, allowed for air-to-air and air-to-ground interplay training with the Philippine Air Force's FA-50s. Such feedback underscores the perceived significance of integrating FA-50s with F-16s during a pivotal phase of capability development.